Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel Ads with Loveneek, and this is the part two of video series how to generate quality leads for your gym or for your client who runs a local business. So in the part one, we have already covered the awareness campaign and the settings that we have used under the campaign. So if you haven't watched the part one already, I would just request you to go and check the part one first before jumping on the part two. Now, without wasting any time, let's just start with the part 2 of the video series in which we will be covering the lead gen campaign that we have created. So before we start, here you can see in the last month I have spent somewhere around 7,000 on this campaign, and the cost per result that I have got from the campaign is 160 and the number of leads are 21. Now I will we will go take a deep dive into the campaign, and I will show you this exact setting and the strategy that I am using to generate quality leads for my client. Now here the buying type is auction, the campaign objective is leads, okay, and that is the same thing that you have to select while generating the leads for your local business clients. Now campaign, the budget is only 400 rupees, as mentioned in the part one that the targeted area for this such campaign is much smaller in size. So even if you start with 400, 500 or 1,000 rupees, the budget will be more than enough. So you can also use the same budget or maybe 500 or maybe 1,000 as per your client needs and the requirements. Now the campaign bid strategy is highest volume. You don't have to add anything like bid cap, cost cap, or cost per lead. So this won't work on Meta. Even if you add it, let's say if I'm getting leads at 160 and if I put a bid cap of 180 or 190 or even maybe 200, then the chances will be that the campaign even it won't even spend a single rupee. So on Meta you can ignore this campaign bid strategy settings. It is relevant for the accounts which are much larger in size and receives a good amount of events in a day only, so you can ignore that part. Now on these AB test setting and the special category, these also you can ignore. Now let's go to the ad set level and see what we have done here. So you can see the conversion location here is instant form because my client doesn't have a website yet. So that is what I recommended to them, that we can generate the leads on instant form as well, although they were a bit cautious about the quality of leads that we will be getting from the lead gen form. But I have told them that okay, we will do some things on the form, and this the quality will not affect. And I will show you exactly what are the things that I have done on the lead gen form. Okay, so no issues on that. So you can also select the conversion location as instant form, as it also help you get the cheaper leads in comparison to the website leads. And also if we talk about the quality, it will be good only if you follow the same thing that I'm gonna tell you in the coming part of this video. Now the Facebook page you can obviously select according to your client, and the performance goal here that I have selected is only maximize number of leads instead of maximize conversion of leads, because the settings that I have done, the targeting that I have done, the area I am targeting, and the questions and the form that I have set up, I'm sure that all of these things working together can help me get the best result possible from Meta. So I have not selected the conversion option, as I have seen in the past that it will just only increase the cost per lead and the result is much or less the same. Okay, so you can also follow the same. If you are following all the campaign settings, you can also select the maximize number of leads. Now cost per result goal will be none here, as well as I mentioned at the campaign settings. Now for this video this campaign also, I'm not using any dynamic creative or single image ad or any other ad. It's again it is a video, okay, as we have used in a awareness campaign if you haven't watched the video already. Now coming to the location part, here you can see the location is again the same 3 miles around the gym. So you can also start with the same 3 miles is somewhere around 5 kilometers. So you can also if you are advertising for a local business, you can always select this location this radius targeting 5 kilometer, or then if then after some months of performance and results, you can also expand it to 10 kilometers. But if you expand it to, let's say, 50 kilometers and 100 kilometers, it won't make sense for you, because nobody is going to go for a 50-kilometer drive to just go gym, right? So that's why you can keep it accordingly, which whatever radius suits best for your business. Now age, I have just there is no targeting on at the age level. I have kept it open, and the same goes for gender. And if we talk about the interest, so you can see what interest I have added. It is just fitness services, strength training, bodybuilding, physical exercise, physical fitness, weight training. So in such type of campaigns, when you are targeting for when you are advertising for a local business, the targeting matters, but not very much. Like, you don't have to be very narrow or very niche to in the targeting, because if we go very niche, let's say if I refine these interests even further, and then if I add some narrow audiences as well over here, then what will happen is that my audience size will go much narrower, because we are just targeting a radius of 5 kilometers for this campaign. And that's what we don't want to do, right? We don't want to increase our CPMs and the cost per lead cost, because it will affect the business. So that's why in such businesses, when you're marketing for such businesses, you can just simply put some of the interest of same theme, and it will be more than enough. Okay, just make sure you are not selecting this option use as suggestion, or the advantage plus audience feature is not turned on. And even if your audience size is much smaller in size, then even if these are on, it won't matter. Okay, but since I have a good audience size, which is 1.2 to 1.4 million, so for me, I have not selected this use as a suggestion option. Okay, now placement again here is all placement, nothing exclusion or anything like that. Okay, now I will go to the ad level, and I will show you the exact form that I am using for this client. Okay, so this is the form that I am using for my client. So here I have mentioned the gym name, and then I have mentioned #1 luxury fitness destination. So this is the greeting text. Then here I have mentioned some USPs like certified trainers and personalized program, safe, hygienic and supportive fitness, world-class strength, cardio and functional training designed for maximum result. So this is my content that I have used for greeting. Now the first question we have here is what your fitness goal right now, whether it is lose weight, gain muscles, stay fit, or you are just exploring. Now once the user select one from these options, then we will have the next slide, which is when do you prefer to work out? Is it morning, afternoon, or evening? And once the user answers this question, then we have another question which says how soon are you planning to join? Right away, within a week, this month, just checking. Okay, and once they fill the answer for that question as well, then there is one more, which is have you visited, I have mentioned the gym name here before, so yes or not yet. There are two options, and they have to add accordingly. And there's one more, which is are you looking for a personal training? And the options are yes, maybe later, or no. And then let's see what we have here. Then there is some basic information, the general information that we ask in lead form, which is email, name, phone number, and the gender. Now let's go to the next section. And then there is this review slide where you have to slide to submit the lead form. And then we have this last slide of the form, in which we have just mentioned thank you for your interest. Our fitness consultant will contact you shortly to schedule your trial session. Get ready to experience Delhi's most premium gym. And here we have a CTA. Want to skip the wait? Call us directly now, and we have added a number to that CTA. So this is how you also can create a lead gen form for your for if you are advertising for a gym, or you can follow same approach, same similar approach if you are advertising for a local business. And one more thing that you can do is you can also add the OTP verification option. But if you have these many questions, you don't have to add the OTP verification question and option. And if the number of questions are very less in size, or you don't want to add questions in the form, you can just simply opt for the OTP verification. Since I have shown you that I have already selected multiple added multiple questions, so I don't think that I need to add the OTP thing as well, because the leads that we are getting from this campaign is also very good in terms of quality. So that's why I have not opted it yet. Also, there is a new feature in which you can disable the autofill thing. So basically, once you open the lead gen form, then the settings, then the information like email, name, phone number, and gender gets autofilled, right? So you have also a new option from which you can just turn it off, so that the information here also user will have to add manually. Okay, so this is it for the video, guys, and I hope I was able to add some value, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.